What is going on, everybody? My name's Chris. Welcome to Bourbinsane. We're back today and we're reviewing another barrel strength whiskey. This is one I've been meaning to get to for a very long time. Never got around to doing it, so I figured let's get it out there. Old Ezra 7-year. Now, this is a bottle I've had some experience with. I've had a bottle already, about halfway through this bottle. Everything about this bottle, spec-wise, is incredible. It's got a 7-year age statement. Proof on this comes in at 58.5%, so 117 proof. It is charcoal mellowed. Now it says right on the bottle here and on the back, distilled and aged in Kentucky for Lux Row Distillers. So this is from Lux Row, but it is sourced from another distillery in Kentucky. Now they don't disclose, but most likely in thoughts around the whiskey community is it's probably Heaven Hill. So most likely that's where this is coming from. Mash bill on this is a little bit unique. It's actually 78% corn, 12% malted barley, and only 10% rye. So very low percent rye mash bill, and barley the higher component actually. So let's get right into this whiskey though. Like I said, everything about this bottle is great. It's only a $35 to $40 bottle too, if you can find it. So I mean, that's another plus. So looking at color, it's pretty dark. It's a medium caramel color. In my glass, it looks a little bit lighter than probably what you're seeing, but it's not light by any means. Again, being 117 proof, it's gonna be pretty dark. So let's go right into the nose. Immediately, it's oak forward for me. Kind of that drying, bitter oak is first on the nose for me. It honestly smells a little bit flat. Like I should be getting more sweetness out of this bottle than what I'm initially getting on the nose. I mean, it's really a lot of wood tannins for me. Again, that bitter wood oak and barrel char. Barrel char isn't bad. I don't mind barrel char at all. I think I'm definitely getting a maple note on this, but it's kind of a dull maple note. It's like maple syrup without the butter. I mean, like without the buttery pancakes. It's just like drinking the maple syrup itself. Still got a bourbon nose, of course. So vanilla caramel, the brown sugar's coming through. But it's not as sweet as with a lot of barrel strength, especially barrel strength whiskeys I've had. I've nosed it's not that kind of sweetness. Almost no bright fruits coming through. We'll see if we get any on the palate. Cheers, everyone. So reminiscent of the old Ezra 90 proof bottle, that same classic nuttiness really does translate on the palate. Again, I wasn't getting much of a nuttiness on the nose. It's all over my palate now though. And now I'm getting a little bit of nuttiness, almost like a toasted almond is what it smells like now. But I think that's because I took a sip and it's coated my palate like that. Toasted almond. It's quite drying though. I'm not getting the nice sweetness, like the brown sugar sweetness that I was getting on the nose, really on the palate. I'd say, I guess, a medium finish. For being 117 proof, I'm not getting much of a hug. The mouth coating's okay. Honestly, I mean, I understand why this is a $35 barrel proof bottle. Think of your barrel proof whiskeys. Booker's, Elijah Craig barrel proof, Stag Jr. The list could go on and on, but I mean, minimum price on a typical barrel proof is $60, and that seems like a good deal usually. This is a $35 bottle, a barrel proof bottle. Again, the actual what's in this bottle is great. The proof, the age, I mean, age statement's great. Reputable distillery, theoretically. But to me, it does taste like a $35 bottle of whiskey. It really does. It's not bad. I just think if you have the money and the means to move up to something like an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, or you know, a Stag Junior, if you can find it, go for it. I mean, I prefer those whiskeys a lot over the old Ezra 7. Again, it's not bad. I know a lot of people raved over this whiskey, love this whiskey. It was the best thing since sliced bread, but for me and my palate, I would tend to lean towards other barrel proofs. Again, $35 bottle. If you find it, sure, pick it up. Take the gamble. You know, take the gamble. It's not a bad whiskey. It's just, when I'm going for a pour at the end of the night, I want something with a little bit more sweetness, something that's not quite as rough around the edges, kind of just more well-rounded. It gives me more of the barrel proof notes and flavors I'm expecting out of a barrel proof whiskey. So I've done a couple blind flights with this whiskey included, and it honestly fared last in both the flights I've done. They were both barrel proof whiskey flights. You know, a couple had barrel products, Wild Turkey Rare Breed, Booker's. I mean, so there's been a variety. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Stag Junior, of course, was included in a variety of both of them. And this fared last for me. I actually have another episode coming up, a live stream where I'm going to be doing a head-to-head, barrel proof head-to-head, and this is going to be included. So keep an eye out for that. It's probably already happened by the time this comes out, but we'll see if it fares any better. Again, not a bad bottle of whiskey. For the value, it's barrel proof. Sure, pick it up. But I just, me personally, I'm gonna reach for a different barrel proof bottle. Thank you all so much for watching this review today. If you like these types of videos, please do hit that like button and that subscribe button. Let me know down in the comments below what barrel proof whiskey is your go-to. Do you have a barrel proof you prefer? Is this your bottle? What is it that you guys prefer? I want to hear from you. I do have to give a quick shout out to my newest patron who just joined the Bourbinsane family, Dave Sitterman. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate the support. If you'd like to consider supporting the channel, please do check out my Patreon page. It's patreon.com/bourbinsane. A lot of exclusive content like behind the scenes, polls we're putting up there all the time, and nice rewards for joining too. So thank you guys so much for watching this review today. Stay insane, everyone.